Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today sharing my very first layout using my January kit from the scrapbooking store. So this one is using the Simple Stories Winter Farmhouse collection, and I had these two photos of Brennan. I think I want to say this was 2012, but I could be wrong. I was going through a bunch of 2012 photos recently and I found these two cute photos of him all bundled up, and he has snow on his gloves and on his face and his scarf, and I just thought they were so cute. So I am going to cut these down to, I think 3x3 is what I'm going to end up doing. Possibly, it might be 3.5 by 3.5, I think actually. And I am doing a scrap lift of myself actually for a Secret Not Secret Kit Club challenge. And this one was so fun. So you will have seen the layout that I am scrap lifting, and it was a double page layout, but I'm only making a one page. So I am going off of that first page on this one. And I was thinking about maybe doing a couple of bigger layers behind the photo, but then I'm going to decide, nope, I am going to start by just using scraps. And this one is actually my second layout. My first layout I made for the blog post, and I have to have that one done first before the first of the month. So that one I will actually be sharing later in the month. So since this was my second page of the month, technically, I did actually have some scraps. So I went ahead and cut out some of these 3x4 cards, and I'm cutting it out to use this floral arrangement as an embellishment. I don't think it actually ends up on this layout though, which is kind of funny, right? But then when I was done with it, I noticed that there were some really good elements or scraps from that same card. So I am going to start adding scraps to this photo. And I really, really love how this turns out. It's not as awesome as I had planned in my head, but I really do love the layering. It did take quite a while to get the layering done, but it was totally worth it, and I absolutely love it. So with this one, I am just going to be adding small scraps to the edges, whereas in the first layout that I used, or the scrap lift, that one I was using like full pieces of paper and things. I will make sure to leave a link down below to the process video for the scrap lift, because that one I did make for a challenge or a series that I did with Whimsy Fox, who is Iris Fox. And we did that series last year. Okay, so here you can see I'm starting to fuss with this second photo and just adding lots of scraps. Okay, now I think I'm done, or almost done, with adding layers of scraps behind the photo. And so I'm gonna grab an off-white piece of paper, and this is gonna be my background. So the kit doesn't actually come with cardstock, so I did have to pull the cardstock from my stash, but that's okay, that doesn't bother me. So I'm going to pull that and put down my photos after I add a couple of embellishments, or not embellishments, staples, I guess they are embellishments, to keep these papers on there. Because some of the scraps were really small, I was using washi tape and my little mini stapler to keep them on there instead of glue, because the glue just was bigger than the scraps. So it didn't make sense, right? Okay, now here I am going to start embellishing, and I absolutely love how this turned out. I'm gonna add this cute little embellishment up there in the top left-hand corner. I don't know, what would you call that, a coat rack? It just totally fit there in that spot. I had this, a couple of extra pieces of scraps that I'm going to add underneath both of the photos. And then I had this cute little banner that I thought I was going to add there at the bottom, but it doesn't work out there. I do bring it back in a little bit here. And yeah, I'm just kind of going through the ephemera pack that came in the upgrade kit, and I am just adding pieces and scraps and things to these photos. And I'm not going to do a title per se. I am just going to have a lot of phrases and things going on. So now I'm going to start gluing down everything. And then I think I'm going to be done after that. So yeah, I'm just going to start gluing everything down, and then I do the journaling right under the photos, right above this little embellishment cluster that I am working on right now. Gluing down the photos. I did actually think about popping these ones up on some fun foam. In the end, I decided not to. I don't remember why, but I just kind of liked the idea of everything being flat. I don't think I use any dimension on this layout at all. I don't remember if I use any of the enamel dots on this layout, but I guess we'll see here in a moment. But I'm just gluing down all of these cute little ephemera pieces. I was so excited when they sent me my kit and the upgrades had the ephemera pack in it. I was just so beyond excited. So if you want to get this kit, make sure that you click my link below, and you can sign up for the monthly subscription. And you can also get the upgrades. So the ephemera pack, the alpha, and the enamel dots are part of the upgrade kit. And this is one of the most affordable kit clubs, and their stuff is always super cute. I'm having so much fun on their design team. I'm so glad that they asked me to join them, and I'm just having lots of fun. Here, I'm going to put down that cute little bird, and then I think I do add some enamel dots. So that is really the only dimensional item that I have on this layout. I really, really love how this one turns out. I think this is probably one of my favorites from this whole kit. So that is it. I'm going to add some more enamel dots, and then I'm going to do my journaling. And my journaling, I just keep simple. I just talk about how Britton loves being outside and playing in the snow, and how he would absolutely love to stay outside in the snow all day if I would let him. And sometimes he does actually spend like 4 hours out in the snow. Even now, to this day, he will spend half of the day outside. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you will come back again in a couple days. I will have a new homemade kit layout share. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!